Don Lemon arrested for boldly defending democracy by storming church service. Sources confirm he was merely exercising journalistic privilege. In yet another chilling example of authoritarian overreach, former CNN anchor and current independent truth warrior Don Lemon was dramatically arrested by federal agents late Thursday night, proving once and for all that if you're a brave journalist covering important resistance stories, the government will stop at nothing to silence you, even if that means interrupting your Grammy Awards prep. Lemon, widely regarded as one of the most persecuted voices in media since he left CNN for being too honest about certain demographics, was taken into custody while fearlessly reporting on. Well, actually, while preparing to report on celebrity red carpets. But the real crime? His heroic decision to live stream from inside a Minnesota church during an anti-ICE protest that just so happened to involve a bunch of activists chanting slogans mid-sermon and politely asking congregants to reconsider their seating choices. They burst in like it was their living room, one horrified churchgoer told authorities, apparently forgetting that sacred spaces are public property when the cause is just. There was this guy with a camera yelling about justice while my kid was trying to sing Jesus Loves Me. I felt so oppressed. Lemon's attorney, speaking from outside the federal courthouse where his client was released on his own recognizance, because even the deep state knows you can't hold a man this iconic forever, declared the charges a blatant assault on the First Amendment. The indictment accuses Lemon of conspiracy to deprive worshippers of their civil rights, intimidating congregants, and violating the FACE Act, laws normally reserved for clinic blockades but now weaponized against anyone who disrupts a service for the greater good. President Trump, never one to miss a celebratory tweet storm, reportedly posted, "Don Lemon finally held accountable for something. Fake news meets real cuffs. Beautiful. Maybe now he'll cover borders instead of crashing church picnics." Sad. Progressive allies rallied immediately. If Don Lemon can be arrested for doing journalism, by which we mean embedding with protesters who turned a worship service into a flash mob, then no one is safe, said one MSNBC contributor who asked to remain anonymous in case the feds come for cable news next. This is worse than January 6, because at least those people had a plan. Lemon himself emerged from court defiant, white suit pristine, declaring to a throng of supporters and confused tourists, "I will not be silenced. I was there to report the truth, that churches are fair game when fighting fascism. And if live streaming while activists occupy the altar counts as interfering with religious freedom, then call me guilty. But history will vindicate me. Probably on my next YouTube live." At press time, Lemon was spotted heading straight to a studio to film a special episode titled "Why Arresting Me Proves I'm Right," while sources confirm the church has added a new rule to its welcome packet: no journalism without prior written permission from the pastor, and definitely no chanting during communion. Fake news you can trust.